All right, here we are with Riffs versus the Star Wars. Season 1? No, it's just episode 1.
Episode 1, part 1.
No, it's just episode 1, listeners. Just check the file.
I mean, we're covering episode 1.
No, okay, but it's
episode
not...
1.
Okay, episode 1. Episode 1. I am Devin, the referee, and to my right, we have X... Why do I say to my right? They can't see what side we're on. It's been 200 episodes.
I mean,
it's for our sake, clearly.
It's for authenticity.
To my right, we have X playing Y.
Peter as the Doomslayer.
Kevin is Dr. Warcrim.
Tyler as Siegfried.
Mark as Dr. Satan.
Alright, gang. So, we're not going to say what happened last episode, because last episode was clearly the intro that wasn't super long ago for us. Definitely wasn't 2 weeks or whatever. So, let's set the stage for episode 1, session 1. The
Phantom Menace.
The four of you... There are 4 people here.
Yes.
I'm 5. The 4 of you are on a planet, sitting in a bar or a cantina of some sort. Cheerful, repetitive music is in the background. And you have some people around the table who look indistinct, but also like they came out of the ILM workshop. Drinking and playing those hexagon card games they have that aren't like normal cards because it's in space.
Sabic?
Yes. Sabic. That's what they're playing.
Hexagonal cards, but that's from Battlestar Galactica, Devin.
They're from a lot of things, Peter. Alright? They have their own things. Fucking... What was they called? Speeder racing in...
Pod racing?
No, in Knights of the Republic.
It's like blackjack, except with collectible cards, because that's a good
In Knights of the Republic, they had their own swoop racing.
Swoop racing.
Swoop racing.
Fucking hated those races.
It's totally Wizard.
It's such a bullshit part of the game. Anyway, the 4 of you are sitting around the table, smoking and drinking. Starting with Peter, the Doomslayer, let's all describe our characters.
Well, he's obviously not his Doom armor.
No, you are.
Oh, I'm drinking that.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
It's just pouring down the front of the armor.
A giant 15-foot-tall man.
You have a fun.
Okay then, well. So he's a 3-meter tall, upscaled version of the 2016 Doom Marine, armor. Because, hey, glitter boys are kind of bigger than, normal people. So yeah, looks straight from the game. Green and padded and so on.
You got the chrome shine going on and the BFG mounted to your shoulders.
Yeah, just mounted there.
Pointed up.
Just smoking his death stick through some pipes
Yeah,
there.
yeah, death sticks. An entire fucking bundle of death sticks.
Yeah, this poor old Doom Marine has been fighting demons for 30 years and then been out for like 10 plus. Now it's here. Yeah.
Oh yeah. This scene takes place post the game, listeners.
Yep.
Alright, and then to the left of you is...
Okay, Dr. Warcrim. He is wearing a lab coat with the word bad both on the shoulder, on an armband, and on the back. He is a 6-foot-tall Doberman man with black goggles on. And yeah, he looks like a mad scientist dog man.
When you say lab coat, do you mean like laboratory or Labrador?
Lab coat. Like
You're not
from
Cruella
laboratory.
DeVille.
Lab codes.
A lab coat.
Gotta get those puppies.
So Siegfried is the spitting image of General Grievous, except he's dressed in a shabby suit with a bowler hat, and he moves in a very nervous, sheepish fashion.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's fine. You got a drink.
I have whatever this universe's version of a Shirley Temple is.
Little pina colada.
Very good.
Pouring tea into one of his into like a face hole, making like weird gargling noises, sound like a coffee percolating, is Dr. Satan, who has huge black armor that increases his height by about 1.5 feet, with a bunch of red skulls and pentagrams, and his voice sounds a lot deeper than normal. And he looks
vocoder.
Because of the vocoder, and he sounds and looks in no way like Darth Vader.
Alright, you got assorted ILM Muppets around your table, just hanging out and stuff, smoking hookahs and drinking, and that one song is playing. A Harrison Ford looking dude is at the table, dealing out with you. Alright. So from the top, how did this go again?
Well, before the Clone Wars, we had this gig, you see. The Trade Federation hired us.
This Phantom Menace you were talking about?
Yeah, the Phantom Menace.
Smash cut to the title screen, which isn't Star Warsy at all. It looks like garbage. Riffs versus Star Wars, the Phantom Menace.
Then someone writes in the
Rift versus the Star Wars. Tales of the Star Wars. Tales of the Star Killer. Alright. Alright. Smash cut away from the title screen to a donut-shaped ship in space. It has a sphere in the middle of it. There are ships surrounding it. There's more of these donut ships all around. There is a planet. It looks idyllic and a Garden of Eden world that definitely could never suffer from supply shortages due to its bounty and the terraforming that was obviously done to it.
It's so small, Devin.
Yeah, it's... Inside the capital ship of this trade federation are the leaders, the people in charge. One, Newt Gunray, who looks exactly like he looked 20 years ago when you saw the prequels, listeners.
Oh, do we get to hear that you do a racist accent?
No, I'm not going to do that.
We just do the Canadian accent you use for everything.
You can't just say that. You can't just spring that on me, Kevin.
I mean, you should have expected this, Devin.
God damn it.
Use it for everything else.
I was trying to do the Boston accent recently, and it's a sort of music. But I'm not. I need more practice. My training's not complete. Alright. You're in the control room, I guess, being huge and in the way. Because you're the guards they hire. They hire you to take care of problems and protect them. And as far as you know, you're going to this planet because this planet is screwing with the Trade Federation's contracts and stuff, so they're blockading it.
Yeah. And
you've been just hired to protect them. A ship has docked in, and they're fussing over it. When the scene starts, you guys are just milling about in the control room. A hologram is in the background, and they're talking to it, and there's a man in a black cloak who looks like death talking to them.
Is that a friend of yours?
Well, not yet.
we didn't know this at the time, but...
Cut back to the bar. Cut back to the bar. Who wants to?
No. Pass.
We didn't know this at the time, but that was the Emperor.
B. Arthur, who runs this cantina, because it's the one from the Christmas special. What? The Emperor?
I mean, he did already look like the Emperor with the cloak and all, but he was hiding himself from his being recognized.
Was he the Phantom Menace?
I don't know. Was it?
I don't know. I liked the cut of his jib.
Smash.
Satan approved of him.
Smash back. Kill the Jedi. And cover up their ship here. And he disappears. And a new gunner approaches you. We need you to take care of a problem for us.
Can do, Governor.
Yes. 2 assassins have been sent here to murder me in the guise of diplomacy. They are currently waiting in meeting room A.
The Marine race starts
You
walking
want-
out the door.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather just have us go and have tea with them? Perhaps we could talk this out.
They're disguised as diplomats, but they're assassins from the government. The government kills people when they have monopolies like us, so that they can privatize, or so that they can take away our independence and nationalize the Trade Federation.
Well, I'll fail my role against Randian propaganda.
Yeah, don't you want the armor they're selling made of
That
Reardon
sounds
metal?
terrible.
They're infringing upon our independence.
We shall take care of this for you.
Excellent. So, You guys leave the room. The door is shut behind them.
This seems legit.
This
Finally,
is not suspicious in any way.
Finally, some action. Okay.
Might I suggest that once we approach these assassins, we can appear as the people they're sent to negotiate. This will cause them to attack them out.
Well,
5 new gun rays?
I mean, you can start with that. I'll just be on the opposite end of the hallway with my gun out when the negotiation will fail.
It's strange, no? Is that they knew so right away they are assassins. Not very good assassins in that case.
No. But they must be quite skilled combatants if they are bringing us. If they're not sending the droids to against them.
The droids. Yeah, you see them, the skelelots walking around. They're those dumb little skeleton robots. Roger.
The younglings, as I like to call them.
They also have the rolly guys. The rolly guys are pretty good.
And droidicus.
Yeah, they got shields.
I think I'll make him look like a one of them.
Well, like a just a B5 unit.
No, well, like the rollies. We do want them to shoot him first.
Whatever.
Stop cramping my style. Alright, so there's a hallway and there's a roundy door. A protocol droid is walking out with an empty tray.
Alright, so...
I'll talk to the protocol droid.
Hello.
I'll be like, hey, buddy, so any
Hello,
read
sir.
on the assassins? Any read on the assassins?
Yes, they appear to be Jedi Knights.
What are these Jedi?
They are agents of the Republic.
Well, agents, that's in line with his whole nationalization spiel. Everything seems to check out.
Yes.
I can't say that I'm very appreciative of groups like the Republic or the Coalition.
The Republic is a coalition of planets that span the known galaxy.
Thousands of worlds.
For 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights have been the right hand of the Republic.
National assassins, apparently.
And you just sent some here. Okay.
I can...
A strong arming tactic.
We will engage in this. Shall we fire directly or attempt to negotiate or attempt a subterfuge?
The Doomslayer already anchors himself on the opposite end of the tunnel.
Let's attempt subterfuge first. Go with the soft tactic.
Okay.
If she goes down.
Oh no, it's charging up.
Okay.
Okay, so alright. I'm kind of curious to see if I can actually disguise him. So I'll do a disguise chip and hopefully not completely blow it.
Oh boy, it's roll time, listeners.
So 6 good enough. So that is Mega Disguise with 10 PPE. It's a huge it's like a medium blast template.
Christ, that'll catch all these guys.
Yeah, so it'll probably catch the protocol droid too, which I'll describe as a Roger guy, I guess.
B1 unit.
Yeah.
Meh.
Sadakar and so our negotiator will be Nate Gunray because we want to
Nate Gunray.
whatever the hell his name was.
Please call yourself that when you meet Obi-Wan in Quadro. I'm Nate Gunray.
Right.
Okay.
Shall we open the door?
Yeah, so
Oh, sorry.
suitably
Shall we open
disguised.
the door?
We'll throw open the door.
Newt contacts you on your comm before you go in. When you are ready, let us know, and we will pump it full of dioxin.
Okay, so door's open. We're going in.
Oh,
Sure thing. Start pumping. Greetings,
It
assassins.
actually sounds like he should probably sounds like him talking back to him too, which is very confusing.
What was that about gas?
Greetings, assassins. I'm Nate, here to negotiate.
All right. So Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi get up and face you as gas starts pumping in.
Yeah.
And the doors start to shut behind you guys.
I'm gonna step backwards out of this room full of deadly gas that I have no defense against. This was a mistake.
It's real deadly.
And the
I
Jedi
have
hold
full
them fire.
environment. I don't care.
Oh, you guys are fine. Everyone but Kevin is fine.
Okay.
Just-
Note to self: get a chip to fix that with you.
I'm gonna step out of that room, step into a nearby lift, and just leave this floor.
The elevator's behind him.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of edge along the wall then.
That's fine. Get behind me.
Yes.
Okay, so gas is pouring in, and you're like, I'm Nate Gunray, and the door shuts, and gas is pouring. They get up and draw their laser swords.
Holy shit!
Okay. I'll mimic.
Combat begins.
I'll mimic their postures, assuming that it is a greeting for their people.
Oh my god.
Someone's mocking them.
Yeah. And I mean, they've got laser swords. I've got a chain sword.
So, are we drawing initiative, guys?
Yeah, it's draw
So-
initiative time. Oh my god.
I don't think I'm in this. Oh well.
How am I?
Sorry, next time I'll bring you. I actually have an environmental protection power I can use on you next time.
We can give you a fucking breather.
Why would you do something that costs like $100 when you could spend chaotic energies of the universe and rare resources to negate environmental penalties for 3 rounds?
Alright. So, why do you have so many cards?
Because I am. Was that improved level-headed, where I draw 3
right.
cards instead of 1?
Jesus fucking Christ, Peter.
And don't you have like quick too? So if one of them
No,
is under a 5,
That's my next one that I'll be getting. I have that one where if I draw a jack, then I do double damage and so on. Okay, so Kevin's first as a king, right? But he's
I got a 3.
so
Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon got a 3.
wouldn't they each get one because they're both wild
Oh, yeah.
cards?
Give.
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
Okay.
Just like the Metallica song.
It's a song.
So one of them gets a first draw. Which one?
Okay.
Metallica?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Shut up.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, Qui-Gon ignites his lightsaber. He looks like... You know what he looks... I don't have to describe it.
Bland.
Fucking ambient coming down.
Lawful
the
bland.
He is going to stun you guys.
Okay.
Like clearly combat has broken out and you guys are weirdos and this is insane. You guys walking into chlorine gas. But yeah, he takes a breath and force stuns you guys. So how this works is you guys get hit with concussive force from the force. And oh yeah, he makes a roll. What do you usually? Oh, he has a die for
Vigor
it.
or something? Or...
Yeah, it's a D8 and a D6.
Yep.
Chill the fuck out, music. Oh hey,
That's
hey.
wild.
So he got a 10. So he got success and a raise.
Okay.
And
You
that.
resist with vigor or something? Or...
So how it works is everyone makes a vigor roll at -2.
I mean, those two.
Do we roll our wild
Yeah,
card
this
with
is the
this?
ones in the
Yeah.
room.
Wow.
Oh, that would help, yeah. 6!
6.
15.
Alright, you're fine.
So I rolled a 7, -2 makes it a 5.
That means
So
you have at least a
success.
4. So you're fine. You're not stunned. You're pushed. Like you feel you guys getting slammed with
Yeah.
psychic powers. They're psychic assassins. And then Qui-Gon's just going to stab which one of you two is closest.
Well, I walked in, so.
All right,
He's
he's gonna
doing the
fly at you with a
negotiation,
lightsaber.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon is fucking crazy. He's gonna come at you. He's gonna come at you hard.
The negotiations have failed, Doctor.
No, I think it's working.
I think it's working.
Can't we have a nice cup of tea?
Prepare yourself, Padawan. There's treachery afoot.
So he's holding his breath and talking.
Oh shit, you're right. Shit. All right. Well, he says that before he holds his breath. But good catch.
Jedi
Good continuity catch. We'll have to edit that in post. What's your stat to not be hit by a sword?
Parry?
That's the one.
8.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a penny, which I have. I'm gonna get 3 per wild talent.
Yep.
Boop. Okay, here we go again. Wah. Okay, I'm gonna spend another
Epic
Qui-Gon
fail.
penny.
You sure you want to do that?
No, I got it. They have to both be one.
No, I'm just surprised at it.
Okay, that doesn't go too well. So he swings at your Newt Gunray body, and does the illusion fail?
I think once the fight's actually, I'll have to look that up for the Mega version.
Sure. He takes a swing at you and
Probably
misses.
Okay.
Maybe your lightning body is too...
Just kind of... Well, it's like it hits the blast door and starts slowly digging into it.
Nope. Until I voluntarily drop it, fail a concentration check, or it's incapacitated. Of course, once I start doing things, I'm going to drop it anyway, so you can...
Alright, that was Qui-Gon with an ace of spades. Who's next?
Me?
What do you do?
You've got a...
Yeah, no.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to access a nearby console and see if I can get a look inside the room.
Yeah, sure, you have access. You have a key card. Boop, boop. You can see the internal camera.
All
Gas!
smoked
Lightsabers!
up. You see some 2 glow sticks just flailing about.
Would it be possible to overload a conduit in there near where the Jedi are?
Yeah, sure. What kind of skills do you got? You got a machine skill?
Yeah, repair. That'd be
Yeah,
repair.
roll that, sure. Okay. Get a success. Maybe a raise, because it's difficult.
Nah, just a 4.
Fine, sure. Well, there's an explosion. I'll give them a penalty to their rules. There's a
Okay.
nearby explosion by them. They're pumping poison gas in.
Well, then there's me, but since the blast doors are closed and you guys are in, so...
Shoot. The console's open though, so I can show you the inside of the room.
Huh. What would it be to shoot through them into the Jedi? That would be
We
crazy.
call that a raise.
Okay. So the BFG goes off, and
Oh no! Who's around you?
Full
Doctor,
I'm
environmental,
behind you.
full environmental protection.
the Doctor.
It's the sound damage. People go deaf.
Yeah.
Should I call that Doctor?
What?
The gun's going off.
What's the
Oh,
cover your ears.
What are the rules on the
Amazing, that's why. It's astounding. Let me bring up the BFG rules,
I
because
mean, I know the damage is absurd, and we're about to put a hole in the side of the hull, but I'm more curious about, does it deafen my character?
it's so bad. Lord of War.
Sonic Boom. There you go. Goes to actively large burst template centered on the suit. Anyone not in an environmentally sealed suit or environment must make a vigor check at -2. Fails means they're shaken. Natural result leaves them incapacitated. They call a vigor check each round. Anyone in the area without ear protection is deafened for 3d6 minutes, suffering -2 to notice.
Go for it.
Okay.
This is going to be amazing.
So I don't know if I have ear protection. I do have full
Well,
environment.
you guys aren't in the large template. He is.
Yeah.
You guys are at the other end of a hallway in the middle of a combat.
Yeah, the doctor is right behind him at a console.
Oh god.
Not noticing this.
Oh god, and you've got Doberman ears. I'm so
Not
sorry.
for long.
They've been cropped.
They have been cropped.
Yeah, we're gonna get you some. You're gonna need some cybernetics, some cybernetic ears. Actually, that would be awesome.
Cyberdog.
Okay, I got a 5 and a 3. That's enough. So I guess I'll spend a penny. 5 and a 3 again. So, no, I guess I missed. But I guess that detonates the doors anyway.
Fucking lord.
Let me roll damage for that. 40, 12 plus 6. 7, 12, 15, 21 plus 6, 27 damage.
Yeah,
Armor Piercing 35.
the doctor turns towards you, and like, there's clearly blood trickling out his nose. He's like, "What?"
You have to roll vigor now, or you might be knocked into a coma.
So a little nuclear blast goes off.
That was vigor.
Yeah.
At -2 or something.
The Trade Federation isn't actually. They actually don't quite understand how destructive you guys are.
I got an
No.
8 -2, so
Success.
Hey, you did it!
I'm reasonably certain though there is a hole in the ship.
How much damage was that?
Like 21 damage plus armor piercing 25. So those blast doors just.
Okay, so you guys are in the middle of a fight when the doors blow open and I guess hit all you guys, like knock you guys around, and the round continues through the wall and blows open the bulkhead.
Yep.
we're gonna help them
Meanwhile,
win.
you know,
just by-
pan out shot to the Trade Federation ship as you see like
Yeah.
Oh god, it probably cuts through the other ships floating around.
And then the gas starts pouring out. I don't know all the
We
atmosphere.
all make vigor checks now, including Obi-Wan Kenobi and shit.
What is this for, out of curiosity?
The explosion not totally wrecking your shit.
Oh, good thing.
Not flying off into space.
Or, you know what? Agility. I'm wrong. It's agility.
Okay, either.
I'm drunk. Agility's D8 for the Jedi. Hey!
I got a 4.
That's fine. That's all you need.
And by the way, I've totally dropped the illusion now. That was just like.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Alright. So everyone but, I guess, Obi-Wan succeeds as a hole is ruptured through the hull of the ship. And he gets sucked through the hole. Not out into space, but, like, there's areas that he's being pulled out into. Because, you know, he's just knocked off guard. So it's just you guys and Qui-Gon.
Since I got a raise, actually more, because that would explode. Can I grab him as he goes?
This
in?
was to keep you from being pulled
Okay.
out of here.
Okay.
Okay, next person around.
Yeah, who's next in this combat?
You got a 9 over here, I'm on 2.
Okay. So are we currently venting into space?
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to throw up like seals.
Okay.
You guys don't have to worry about being blown out anymore. The explosion's gone, but the atmosphere is they're gonna have to fix that.
Well, they got shielding around these ships, so it's not going to immediately cause a huge
Not immediately.
decompression.
And they definitely have got
And it's not like there's a lot of living
self-repairing
people.
stuff.
There's not
Oh,
like there's a
yeah,
lot of
that's
living people. It's all droids,
Honestly, why would you pressurize most of the hull?
so they could like do work and stuff.
Why am I the only non-robotic person here?
Why indeed, Kevin?
Ascend, Kevin. Ascend.
Ascend. Become a member of the Midnight Crew.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to grapple Qui-Gon Jinn in an attempt to pick him up and ultimately throw him up the hole.
All right, I don't know how grappling works, so do you?
I have it open in anticipation of this.
Very good.
It might be in this huge stack of papers we have. It's on the cheat sheet at least.
So
It is an opposed fighting roll that causes no damage. If the attacker wins, he's entangled his foe. With a raise, his foe is also shaken.
All right, he's got fighting D10. He got a 6. Oh shit! Explosions 10.
Okay. I have fighting D12.
the Jedi gets thrown out, and then he pulls himself back in with the Force.
That's not how the Force works.
I mean, 6 movies later.
It is how the Force works.
Yeah.
Not so
I'm going to
much.
spend a Benny to reroll that. He's got a 10.
He got 10.
5.
Nope, I failed to grapple him.
All right, you're trying to grapple him with his laser sword swinging around. The dioxin's gone, by the way.
So is there.
It went back to his home planet. So you're trying to grapple a laser knight.
Cyber Knight.
Yeah. Yeah, when you try to get to him, he like puts his hand out and like kind of pushes you back, and you can't get a grip on him.
The poor jumping spider that General Grievous is.
Who's next?
The 3.
Yep, I'm on 2.
Really?
Obi-Wan!
Okay, Obi-Wan is going to do an agility test.
He fails!
No, he's not doing too great. Alright, so now who's next after the 3?
That would be me, I suspect.
Alright, what do you do, Devil Man?
Devilman is going to take a 2-part action. He is first going to throw down Quicken on himself.
Nice.
Dr. The speed of Satan!
Oh, battle sheet, nice.
Yep.
Oh, raise. Raise.
Oh,
That's a 26. I think I succeeded.
you did it.
I'll look it up to the cost later. And then for my second action, which is now negated because I've got Quicken running,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to throw a... let's go with... boost trait, I guess, if I could do that on you.
Sure. I consent.
I consent.
Okay. So I throw the boost trait chip at you. I've already rolled for that one, so Oh, that's one that failed, so I can't do that. Sorry. Well, I will cast... How would I cast a flamethrower? I'll flame projection. Obi-Wan is over. He's trying to like...
You can't see him anymore.
I don't care.
Sure.
Medium blast template.
Sure.
So I'm just going to basically... I know he's in the area, so I'm going to fire my flame projector and fill the entire room with a medium blast template. Ridiculous fire.
Alright, so the room is now aflame. Roll.
I get a +2 to this because it's a Techno-Wizard weapon.
It's amazing. Oh.
13.
Okay, what does that mean to me?
So I need a... Okay, so normally I need a 4 to hit.
Okay.
You would be in your like thing to give me a penalty of a few points, whatever, to try and hit him with it. But like...
How big's the template?
Medium blast template.
He might be outside it.
So...
But what happens if he's in it?
If he's in it, 3d8 mega... Well, if I hit him, 3d8 mega damage.
Wait, everything in here takes 3d8 mega damage?
Yeah, and keep in mind, I'm not firing this if like, I'm not quite sure how big it is, if it's going to backblast me.
No, you can shake the template to like be right here.
Yeah, I'm... But
You're
like,
no, fuck that.
Everything in there takes 3d8 mega damage.
Roll the mega damage.
This weapon is absurd.
I feel like we're going to be surfing this ship down to the surface of the planet.
That's coming out of your paycheck!
They just don't understand.
And neither do we. We thought your ship were built out of better materials. 13.
So 13 mega damage on top of what Peter's already done to this room ravages the backside of the room, leaving like a molten Chernobyl elephant's foot dome of slag on that side of weakening metal, pushing away from you and ripping out of the bulkhead. Warning alarms are going everywhere.
Don't worry, the blasters go down, I can shoot through that as well.
Alright, that's amazing. So there's damage and debris and a Qui-Gon in the middle of you guys in this swirling melee. Initiative!
Okay, do you have the main book up?
Yep.
Can you please look up Quicken for me, the basic rules? The mega damage rules are in there, but it doesn't describe the...
Oh, here, I can also head over to Quicken. Quickness. With the success... Okay, let me pause it. Just sort this all out. Alright, we're back. We know how quickness works now. Alright, initiative cards have been tossed out. I have Queen. Who has less than Queen? Or more than Queen?
King.
Oh. King? Who has better than King?
Nope.
King.
Siegfried goes first.
Siegfried the Cyborg.
Okay. I am going to make a melee attack with my chainsword against the...
Lightsaber?
Yeah, against Qui-Gon, and I'm going to yell out as I do it. You shouldn't have betrayed us, Cyber Knight. So
The madness of this machine, of this technological terror shall end here.
Oh, wait.
that blows up.
Parry 8.
9.
You hit Qui-Gon.
Roll damage.
Okay.
Roll.
What's his toughness?
5.
Oh my.
Oh, that's
It's 13 versus lasers.
not good for him.
I have to start spending bounties.
So that's 10, 12 on the dice, plus 5, 17.
Okay, so he's about to take 12 damage. That means what again? How does damage
So,
work?
damage, whatever his toughness is, if you beat it, he's shaken.
Yep, and
if
then
you
every
beat-
4.
Every 4 is a wound.
So now he needs to...
So 5 to shake, 9 to do 1, 13 to do 2, 17 will do 3.
And what'd you get again?
So that was 4, 10, 12, 17.
So he probably wants to spend
12.
a beanie to roll his toughness to try and reduce the damage.
Spend a Beanie Baby.
Yeah, he probably does.
Yes, that's Beanie Baby.
So he makes a...
Rolls toughness plus his wild.
Not toughness.
Vigor.
Vigor, yeah.
D6.
And boop.
And he adds his highest die to his soak, basically. So now his defense becomes...
No, that's not how that works.
Okay, what did you roll?
Every success reduces wounds down,
Oh,
and if there are no
yeah, that's
wounds left,
You're not shaken.
you're not shaken. So he got a success, which
So-
means he was taking how many wounds? 2?
3.
He was taking 3 wounds, now he's taking only 2.
Yeah.
And is still shaken.
Alright, I'm gonna just re-roll that from the general penny pile.
I definitely want to reroll
I'm
that.
pretty sure I'm not allowed to. That's not how the setting
No,
rules work.
that's Ravenloft.
I think it's the same in Savage Rifts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same rules. Let
Few
me-
snake eyes.
Benny's cannot be spent on trait rolls where double ones are rolled. Critical failures are in effect.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no! So, okay, that's Qui-Gon. I think you killed him.
Qui-Gon gets bisected.
I was trying to only reprimand him.
Alright, so you and Qui-Gon Jinn clash lightsaber and chainsaw sword, and you slide the chainsaw sword down the hilt, slip his hand, and slash him across the chest, and knock him down.
Blood spraying everywhere.
Yeah, like there's like a Kurosawa blood spray across the wall.
See if you...
But it's not like, it's not fucking 40k where he detonates into gore and blood, bone splinters.
See if you're using a lightsaber, you'd cauterize all the wounds. It would be nice, clean cut.
I'll activate my comlink. I'll say, hey, Nate, before this all started, he said that there might be treachery afoot, so they might have something extra planned.
You heard an explosion in the distance.
I think that's the ship.
It's them shooting the ship. It's them blowing up the ship and killing the pilot in the opening of the episode.
Okay, so... Queen...
I'm gonna say the 3 was Qui-Gon and the Queen was Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan isn't in the combat anymore.
No.
Okay.
Obi-Wan has left the combat. Now you've killed Qui-Gon Jinn 5 minutes into the episode. As intended.
And then he screams, no! As you do.
Oh, he feels it. He feels it inside his force. His master being brutally murdered.
Oh, my force.
Ah, fucking lord.
That looks painful. See if I can do... No, I can't. I can't do anything about that. He's quite dead.
Alright, hold on. Let me,
Dead.
Unless he actually is still alive.
Yeah, he's alive. He's like movie dead.
Oh, he's movie dead? Okay.
Yeah, he gets like dialogue and stuff, and you can interrogate him. Oh my god, that's loud. Oh my god, that's loud. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. And we're back. Alright, so the psychic assassin monk with a laser sword is up against the wall. Like down, like crumpled.
I'll start rummaging through his pockets.
I mean, you can talk to him while he's there. Like, that's kind of the scene frame.
That's how we do things where I come from.
Is it possible to, is it safe to enter that room without getting vented? Or
Yes, the emergency baffles sealed the damage around the ship. New Gunray will need to talk later about this.
Oh no, they had an explosive. That's clearly what they meant to use to kill you.
They have cameras. The protocol droid was watching.
I'm wiping it
Cameras
now.
Correction, they had cameras.
They were blasted off.
Just the
blasted off and burned to a crisp.
and then
Actually, can I do that just to wipe the camera data from that room?
And delete.
And deleted. Like that terrible Christmas episode. But I'll join the others in the room if it's safe in there now.
all right, the assassin's there.
Well, should we finish the job? Do Marines...
Well, what does he have on him?
He has robes, a belt, a rebreather, a communicator, some sort of little
Yoink, yoink.
blood scanner.
a diving thing?
Yeah, a
Give
rebreather.
them to the doctors.
Oh, yeah.
A laser sword.
Yeah, I think those are all items that we're gonna have to
Some
work with.
Republic credits.
Yeah, he has Republic credits, Peter. Credits will be fine.
Oh, that's interesting. This looks like technomancy.
This was not your greatest attempt at assassination, no?
The Republic will deal with the tyranny and fascism of your trade federation, mercenaries.
The Doom Marine gets bored and punches him in the face.
We're in the middle of the convo. Come on.
Okay.
Give us five fucking lines.
I mean, that was perfect to be the
it was. It's perfect.
Okay.
Just give us a little more.
Okay.
That's all I ask.
I'm getting bored here, guys.
But you're like close.
Yes.
The lack of air has confused him.
Oh, so you need to find his.
Clearly, he's brought into this, truly bought into this propaganda of the Republic.
Fascism. That was the word the coalition was using much. Yes. Back home.
Yes, coalition, pretty much fascist.
So fascist. How? Explain.
He does not have the breath to explain fascism to you.
Oh, maybe
More like how this place is. More like how the.
Oh, maybe he's talking about us.
Are we the
Are we
Well, no, he's confused because we're from Rifts. Well, we're from the Coalition, and the Coalition is fascist, and we're here. No, we're good guys.
He motions with his hand to you, to like get close because he's having a hard time talking.
Okay,
Do you get close to his face?
I get close to his face.
He breathes in and hawks a blood-filled loogie into your faceplate, and then goes limp.
I activate my wipers.
Oh wow, that was spiteful.
See,
that
clearly
just
the bad
showed the
guy.
lack of class.
Spite is honest. Spite is honest.
Dr. Satan does not approve of this sort of behavior.
Qui-Gon Jinn goes limp and dies.
I'll give him the. I'm assuming that we're gonna get. We are going to get. We might not be better if he survived. So, shall I roll to make him not die, or?
Oh, do you want him to survive?
I mean, our job was to assassinate the assassins, so...
So yeah,
I feel-
if we just bring him back to life, they'll just kill him again. It's kind of pointless.
Specifically, he'll get punched by a
You make a point. Normally, I'm in favor of keeping him alive, but
Well, let's see what's going on, just for shits and giggles.
internally.
Alright, do you want to...
Figure out the midichlorians?
Hmm?
Do you want to figure out the midichlorians?
So, how many of these guys were there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Two.
So tell you what.
There were two glow
You're a
sticks
doctor
in
too,
there.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Doctor, perhaps you look at some of the technology, but this device here and this device, I believe, has magical implications.
Well, maybe.
I'm pointing to the midichlorian scanner and the lightsaber.
Wait, is there actually a midichlorian scanner?
Yes!
Is that a thing that exists in Star Wars?
It was
It's a
in the
blood
prequel!
test.
Did you
God
not?
help
I
us
didn't
all.
watch the
Yes.
prequels.
Don't worry, it's there. It's actually a lady's razor container that's been spray painted black and silver with a little beetle antenna on it.
Then it's just a scanner.
Yeah, you put blood in it, it tells you if you're magic.
I hate this.
Welcome
to
the Star Wars.
1999, Kevin.
I hate this universe. I can burn. Yeah, I'm just gonna tuck that away for later then. Study a magic scanner.
Yep.
It's a Dragon Ball Z Dragon Radar for blood magic. For psychic HIV.
That sounds
We
about
could
right.
probably turn that into
To look for other types of I don't know.
Assassins.
We'll worry about that later. That's
An assassin detector, a magical assassin detector. Yes.
Speaking of which, where's the other one?
I think he went up the hall.
We should probably do something about that. I'm gonna pick up a table and kind of
It's
put
already
it
sealed
on.
off.
Yeah, the baffles of...
They fixed it.
So you mean you want to go out in space and catch him?
Is it just me, or is this spaceship completely built out of inferior materials? I mean, I know your gun is incredible, but
They aren't gonna make us pay for this, are they?
No, we got a good deductible.
I think, there's the deductibles, and then there is all this. All this.
I think there's a good chance this is coming out of our paycheck.
Smash cut. B. Arthur. You really sat there in front of his dead body arguing about finances?
I mean, we're mercenaries. What do you expect? We're in
It
this for
seems a little
payroll.
cold, honey.
We were technically in space.
It was a cold metal room, all CG and stuff.
Did you ever find the second one?
Later on, he showed up again in the strangest place.
Alright. And then we'll just cut
We'll
back.
just cut back.
We'll just cut back. Oh, I gotta fix the soundtrack.
How long into the episode are we now?
Oh, we're almost at the end of this part.
Okay. And he snuck up on board of the funny thingy.
We cut back to the meeting room. Newt Gunray is in the command center.
Can you disguise me to look like him again? I
I
think it would help this negotiation.
Maybe I'll take care of this
Is that
one.
an attack? On his dick?
You're better at diplomacy.
So, you were able to kill the assassins?
Yes.
Ish.
Yes.
Ish.
One of them was his body is in the corridor. The other,
Yes. They are both dead. Dead. Very dead. Very dead.
They're both.
One is so dead that his body is gone.
the other
Entirely
one,
gone.
The other one was destroyed by fire.
Yes.
An explosive device?
Yes, they set it off when they knew it was too late for them. So they...
A
You know.
thermal detonator.
Yes.
That is.
Sure.
Yeah.
You could probably look at the weapons catalog.
Good point.
I mean, of course, it's the first thing I look at.
You were like, "Where's the power-ups?" This is a giant mall for weapons in space.
Clearly they meant
Something.
to set it off when you entered the room. You were very lucky you sent us first. Very lucky.
Very good. We are getting ready to land on the planet to begin our blockade. We will land, of course, closest to the capital, and not on the far side of the planet as our navigator originally intended.
But that will give you an element of surprise.
Yeah, they'll see you coming if you land right next to the city.
So we're landing 30 miles away, but, you know,
It's
that's
a-
insane.
It's a small planet.
Just looks out the glass.
Shiny! It's like the size of a snow globe. It's like, we'll get there one day. Alright, your ships begin to land. Or the cargo ships begin to land, and you guys are on them, and then like those droid carriers come out, and they start mowing through the forest and stuff.
We have our own.
Oh, right, and out of the ship, out of one of those fucking Trade Federation transport carriers, the Skullwalker crawls out on 6 legs with a skull. It's a skull with 6 legs. It's a car.
The doctor does not stop cackling the entire time he drives this thing. All the time. It's very jarring.
It's good to have someone who really enjoys his work. It's important to take pleasure in the little things.
Yes.
The occupation of Naboo is swift and brutal. The planet almost seems like it has no defenses or military whatsoever. It's almost like their army's severely underpopulated.
But they have those guys with the leathered vests and the
That's fine.
I mean, guys, the whole Republic is understaffed in the military department. So much so that out of 1,000 planets, they can't muster an army against some little, droids.
So yeah, the Venice-like streets are filled with soldiers. This basically looks like a World War II propaganda video with a bunch of like modeling putty and CG splayed over it.
Roger,
You know,
Roger.
like the occupation of France and stuff. Yeah, tanks are rolling down the streets, and you guys kidnap this planet's ruler, a 16-year-old girl.
An elected monarch.
She's a democratically elected queen.
But only for 2 terms.
Oh my god. Do you not know this, Kevin?
No.
Listeners,
So,
Kevin has never seen a Star Wars movie. So this is just... The little dumb things you don't know about are amazing.
I'm afraid that Satan has moral reservations about our employers.
What?
I think we may be the baddies.
No. They don't have nearly enough skulls to be the bad guys.
you just sort of
Like, no one's being murdered or anything.
Yeah.
It's just they're
There's
occupying this empty
like,
city.
Do you remember the Coalition? Those are bad guys.
How is this planet resisting exactly? Like, I thought it was this big
Poorly.
thing where...
I mean, they had some spaceship, but they were grounded quite quickly.
Yeah, there's 15 pilots over there in the corner with like some robots pointing guns at them.
Doctor kind of motions towards them, and then up at the giant space fleet that we can probably see glimmering up in the sky.
Glittering on the horizon as the Naboo night falls down, letting the stars show like jewels across a red wine sky.
Also, I don't think this technically qualifies as a blockade.
No, this is more of an occupation. Yes, yes.
I mean, we're blockading all the trade going here, right? Nothing's going in and out.
Why don't I get the lay of the land and talk to some of the locals?
Yes.
I'm pretty good at that. Everyone loves Satan.
Everybody does love Satan.
All right, there are a bunch of young girls, an older man with an eye patch, a really old man who looks like a dude from Game of Thrones, and a 16-year-old girl who's dressed up in some sort of insane, overly complicated outfit that doesn't really fit the tone of this planet.
I'll go with the guy with the eye patch.
Oh, she doesn't have his eye patch yet. Never mind. He's just the only black guy in this
Never mind.
in this part of the movie.
Yeah, because that would have been
unicorn.
He is like a unicorn.
I think it's kind of the second session, right?
I got it, Bob,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
I got it. You got it? I fucking got it. Anyway,
Greetings! I am Satan, Dr. Satan.
your name doesn't mean much. Doesn't have much sway around here, mercenary.
Could you please explain the political ramifications and situations of this planet?
Your employer, the merchant fleet, has blockaded our planet and illegally occupied it. They're threatening us to sign documentation that would make this invasion legal.
That's it?
They can do that?
That's so boring.
We accept this blockade.
Does that work when you make people sign things under duress? I think I had an episode about that.
I mean, if only there was some senator from this planet that could sign that for them.
Senator's off planet.
So,
Senator, the Emperor is off planet. Cut back to the cantina. Cut back to the cantina. Wait, Senator the Emperor?
You know, the emperor. He was a senator back then.
He was also the emperor at this. Always, he was deep inside.
No, but, well, before he assumed
I
the command.
believe his name was, back then, was Senator Pal of Mine.
Something like that.
Huh.
Nice fellow.
Did you ever meet the Emperor?
Eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
Well,
But yeah, he was from Naboo, apparently.
that's chilling, says B. Arthur. What was the other guy's name?
Art Carney.
Art Carney's in the background drinking and hanging out with a bunch of Wookiees.
Is the volcano guy there, drinking from his head?
Yes, he's doing it. They're all there! Cut back.
Well,
The queen, or no, not the queen. One of the handmaidens walks up and kind of puts her hand on the chief security guy's shoulder. You're mercenaries, right?
correct.
So you take the highest bidder. She's talking to all of you.
Yup.
Yes.
Theoretically, our contract has been completed.
What if we paid you to rescue us?
Is your cause just?
Yes.
I don't care either way.
I mean, this sounds.
You think they're going to renew our contract after what we
Just
did there?
for negotiation purposes here, when rescue, please define the conditions and any plans of escape that might be feasible, as opposed to say.
Myself and my entourage to Coruscant, the Republic capital. From there, we'll be able to establish a formal complaint against the trade variations violate. She starts talking politics.
Okay, all right, I got it. Thank you. Do you have a ship?
Yes.
How accommodating are you about collateral damage?
Just make sure my people who've been captured, camera pans to an empty field full of no one, are unharmed. We can't threaten any Naboo lives just for our escape.
We can get you to your ship very, very easily. The Skullwalker, it is far beyond whatever this. Well,
I suggest
anything
we
I see.
hurry before the Viceroy forces me to sign the contract and have you executed as witnesses.
Oh.
He wouldn't do that, would he?
She gestures over to a control panel. The camera you guys pan over. There's a B-1 droid talking to Newt. Have the princess taken to Camp 4 for processing, and make sure there are no witnesses. You can't hear him saying this, but there are subtitles under him speaking. Like, not on the screen, like on the screen that is your eyes, the camera. They left subtitles on for this episode.
That's the treachery the Cyber Knight warned us about.
Oh wow, I have not seen that since they translated us for Japan. Yes, let's go.
So yeah, you're gonna rescue the princess, her entourage, her handmaidens, her chief of security, and her court jester, who's a fishman.
No.
Oh, my.
Hello. And we'll end the episode there as you plot to rescue Queen Amidala from Naboo.
And her entire trunk of costumes.
Yeah, 50,000 of them.
I mean, yes.
That's what she meant by no collateral damage.
No collateral damage.
Well, our weapons are useless.
I mean, they do mention her wardrobe on Tatooine.
Yeah, they do. Fuck.
Satan's gonna have to look at this magical console over the side that can like spy anything.
Oh my god. Anyway, cut back to the bar. Well, I gotta pack up for a couple hours, so why don't you guys just clear out and come back in a little bit. The Empire's coming in to do an inspection.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. Your selection of teas are very fine.
I hate having to do this and kick out the regulars on Life Day of all days, but the Empire's just so awful now that they've risen to power, aided by so many collaborators. B. Arthur says, I knew all wearily.
It is fine. You have a merry, merry life day.
A merry life day to all, and the camera pans up the sky where there's a constellation of a Wookiee Christmas tree. I was Devin the storyteller.
And Peter.
Kevin?
Tyler?
Dr. Satan.
Mark? Mike?
Yeah, Mark.
Mark. And this is sponsored by Nobody. Signing off.